I'm Kanuri, I'm Hausa, whatever. This is what I believe, and these are my submission, so that we'll clearly know who you are. And for instance, if you're from Okwane and you say, okay, I'm Okwane, I'm not Igbo. I believe that, okay, I don't believe that I'm Igbo. I believe that I'm, Ile Ibenu, something like that. Let us be factual. Let the whole, sometimes it will help the argument, make sense, because we're trying to learn. I'm trying to learn a lot of things. Even people who lie, I'm trying to learn the trend. It's a lot of things I'm learning every day when I come here and I hear people speak, and I want them to speak. And if we can also limit with time, I suggested sometime in the past that if you want to bring people up, you can make them co-hosts and shut everybody out, or just bring up two people and let them speak. When they speak, you can bring them down and make other people speak, or something like that. We'll keep, sampling opinions, and at the end of the day, we'll go home educated. Because the point is, we have to be educated. The reason why they hate Nnamdi Kanu is not like he wasn't saying the truth. He was telling people the truth, and the whole country was waking up, and that's why they hate him. If you don't know, it's a lot of northern people who have woken up from truth. He said, I'm not going to fight a war. I'm going to use the truth, because truth is much more potent, and it's true. Once you make up your arguments and you have facts and logically proven what you're saying, then good, you're fine. For me, I'm still learning. Every day I'll keep learning, even though I know a lot of stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that suggestion, my brother. So yeah, there are going to be rules on this space. If you're going to make a submission, it's going to take just 5 minutes, and you have just 2 minutes to ask questions or rebuttal. So yeah, that's how we are just going to go with it. And I don't want insults on the space. Please, let's just be very orderly. And if you have any questions, you can just wave. I can see two Fulanis on the speaker section, so practically we know their identities already. And so we're just going to go with that.
Mohammed
Uh,
Okoye.
so,
Mohammed Okoye is an Igbo Muslim, not a Fulani. Mohammed Okoye, I know him.
oh, I thought he was a Fulani man. And
No, no,
sorry,
no, he's
co-host, for
an
the
Igbo
other
man.
space that went down. I think it was some attack or something.
Yeah,
I noticed because we
this
could
was
not hear
only
you
for you.
anymore. Mohammed, you can go. Mohammed is supposed to speak next.
Okay. Uh, oh, thank you. So I actually came into this space to address the issue because I know it's actually a very touchy one. Um, but some facts are misinterpreted and misrepresented. Um, I don't believe there's like a jihad per se. That notion that Fulani want to conquer Nigeria or conquer the South, through the jihad is, it's something that, like, it's not really the truth, and it's not even possible because, it's some. I mean, we've been through the war in the southeast, and you know, we still held our own. So it's not possible for a particular sect to come. But the Fulani.
I can't hear him anymore.
Am I audible?
I will ask him.
Am I
Yeah, we
audible?
can hear you now, Mohammed.
Okay, so what was I saying? The how about the absent education and refinement, there are bound to be clashes and exploitation. Clashes in the sense that obviously when you're migrating to other lands, you would obviously like encroach into someone's territory knowingly or unknowingly, and that's a clash of exploitation, criminal elements. Using the how do I put it, the natural tendencies and skills that would come, like say maneuvering in the bush, that would come with that kind of nomadic lifestyle, so like criminal elements, so maybe high in government, maybe just in society, would definitely exploit that, and that's the current issues we face today. But these are primarily about, when it comes down to it, primarily about resource competition, not religion.
I think we lost you again, Muhammad. You just have 3 more minutes to drop your submission. Are you there? Okay, Muhammad is not there. I think he's having some issue. Our minister, our honorable minister, MID, BRGIE there.
I wanted to ask him question.
God bless Biafrans.
Ronnie,
If
I did
I'm
not tell you to
permitted to
unmute your mic.
Mazaki, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. But chill, hold on, please. Before you continue, we have our
Let me just finish. I'm almost done.
honorable minister,
So,
MID here.
like, I'm actually.
Just hold on, Mohammed, please. You give me. I'm gonna give you your remaining time. Our honorable minister, MID, you can go on, please. Let's hear your voice.
Yeah, I greet everyone. Although I just want to speak now. I've been listening. This is a very welcome development in the sense that we have created the avenue for each and every one of us as human beings to be able to air his or her own opinion. Now, concerning what is happening in the territory or enclave known as Nigeria, of which most of us have seen.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that, our minister, our honorable minister, MID. I think I'll just give you some little time to, clear your throat on that. I know how it is with work and everything on your end. I just try to manage and yeah. So
Yeah, I'm back. I am back.
yeah, perfect. We can hear you.
Sorry
You're
for
very loud
the
and clear.
sorry for the what happened. What I wanted to say is this: each and every one of us knows or know what is happening in Nigeria, and this our brother Mohammed, have to explain to us what jihad means, because we don't know what it means. He has to explain to us what jihad means, because he's saying this is not actually a jihad. I want him to explain to us what jihad means, because jihad is not an African language. I don't even know what it means. Can he please explain to us the meaning of jihad etymologically? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, our minister. Our dear Mohammed, you have just 1 minute before you go on to your submission. Just use 1 minute to explain what jihad is. Straight to the point, please. We don't want remarroling or beating around the bush. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically, it's an Arabic term meaning striving or struggling. It's in four ways: inner struggle, or, struggle with oneself, with one's sins; intellectual struggle; social struggle; then defensive struggle. That's number four, which is what we have even in the Bible, like the religious wars David led, Moses and the likes of them. So yeah, even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's always on the defensive side. Protecting oneself, family, community, or nation from harm, not inflicting harm. Thank you.
Okay.
Now,
MID,
I have,
our minister, our honorable minister, you have something to say. Quickly,
yes,
have the floor.
I have something to say again. That's why I tell our people, we Africans, I think it is better for us to make research to know the main name we are called, the black race. It's better for us to say the black race. Now, this our brother answered it in the way, yes, it's supposed to be soft and swift in the ear. He said that it is an Arabic terminology. Now, we are in Nigeria. And I know Nigeria is called West Africa. Is Nigeria an Arabic territory or not?
No, it is not,
I don't
and
know
that is
whether.
it's not, and that is why the how do I put it, the notion of a Fulani takeover through false jihad, because I've explained what the real jihad is to you, is impossible. I said that before, and I'll say it again. It's not possible. And
Okay,
yeah,
who is speaking now is Mohammed, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. At the same way, is Nigeria a European territory or an African territory?
Nigeria is Nigeria.
For the
West Africa
for
is
the
obviously.
Christians,
Oh,
I'm saying that for the Christians. I'm saying that for the Christians. Is Nigeria, that country, that area they call Nigeria, is it a Christian territory or a European territory? That is both Christian and European territory are the same thing. Or is it an African territory?
It's an African territory.
Okay, that is the reason why we must not be defending the ideology of the colonial masters or the slave masters. You see, we have learned from the
Which is
history. We have learned from the history that the antique world did made use of jihad and crusade to do what? To annihilate and to eliminate others, to colonize other countries, to colonize other civilizations. Now, our people should grab the occasion of the last minute to do what? To know that they should look for their own and never allow themselves to be conditioned by the sympathy of religion. We Africans have been existing before the infiltration of the Mujahids or the Christians into our lives. The continuous inclination of our lives towards Christianity and towards Islam is the detrimentum, is the destruction of the young Africans. But by the time we understand that we Africans, let me put it in that jag, that we are the black race, we go back to ourselves, go back to the prehistory, we will understand that both Islam and Christianity are colonial masters. Very, very fucking people. Both of them.
Thank you. Thank you for saying this, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please let's allow Mohammed finish his submission. Mohammed, go ahead.
Please, I would like to expatiate. I would like to
So
expatiate
So,
this.
saying,
Very.
Minister,
Okay. Sorry, sorry.
Honorable Minister, so that you'll be able to have enough to expatiate on. Let's hear Mohammed's
All
ideology
right, go
first.
ahead. Go ahead.
Then
Sorry,
from
sorry.
there, you'll be able to answer what he says altogether.
uh,
Mohammed, go ahead.
okay, so like I was saying, so yeah, the notion of the whole, Fulani jihad thing is just a consequence of the nature of, the lifestyle, and like I said, without education and refinement, there's gonna be clashes and exploitations, but the issues we face are really about like competition for resources, not religion, because the
I
the
cannot hear you. I cannot hear what understand what you're saying. Be
the
audible so we can
Can
understand
you
the
take off
English.
your headphone? Can you take off your headphone if you're using one?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Just increase your voice a little bit, or we you good. Can you guys hear him? I can hear him.
No, he's not
I
speaking.
can hear
Mohammed,
you now.
are you there? If you can
I'm
hear
hearing.
me, you can.
I can hear you now, Mohammed. Go on.
Okay, so like I'm saying, it's more about competing for resources, land. This has been farmer conflicts. It's driven by competing for the scarce resources, land, and then and these are the underlying issues. I'm not saying that there's no trespassing going on. I'm not saying there's no ugly parts going, with regards, with certain people, but the idea of the takeover is not only impossible, it's also not feasible. How do we move forward? Um, the Ruga talk to me was not a bad idea. Why? Because these guys work a lot with these cows, and at the end of the day, they lose a lot of their value. The milk and value chain is supposed to produce. We are good with business. Like, so a sustainable solution that will address this resource competition is if we actually do accommodate them, because like when you
Wow, Mohammed, you're in the matrix. Your network is actually
I don't
not
know
doing.
if Muhammad is in the zoo, but it's so bad for him.
So just to help Mohammed, let's allow Abubakar take Mohammed's part. We'll bring back Mohammed. Mohammed, I'm gonna drop you. Request the mic again. Abubakar, go ahead. When you finish, Honorable Minister would respond to you. Go ahead, Abubakar.
Okay, thank you guys. At this moment of the day, I want
So
any
Abubakar,
of you.
just to give you a little bit of this thing. Do you support the northern displaced people being sent to the south as IDP, to the southeast as IDP? Thank you. You can start from there.
You said what? Come again. I didn't hear you.
So there is a plan now to send some of the displaced people from the north that were displaced by the Fulani terrorist headsmen, right? They are being displaced and they are sending them to the southeast to create IDP for them in Imo State. Do you support that?
That's a big lie. Bring evidence, Mr. Manu. They create. I've never seen that. It was never in the news. You understand? So maybe I
Okay,
know they create story.
it's okay. I'll put it on the jumbo train in a minute. This is good. But just go
Good time,
ahead.
make I see. Make I see. So I have a question for you guys. Can you guys please tell us, since you guys have been agitating for this Biafra, can you guys tell us the history of Igbos in Nigeria? Just a documented history. I want to learn more about Igbos. I want to learn about you guys. It's an educative forum here. Please educate us. Let's start from
Well,
there.
today we're not talking about origin. That would distract us from what we're trying to achieve today. But a time will come where one of particular of our brother called Salman always holds a space. So when that time comes, I'll make sure to send you an invitation. But for now, let's just concentrate. I've posted the news article where it was announced that they are going to be sending IDPs to the southeast, courtesy of Purpose of Demand. So you can listen to it and come back to the topic, and we'll continue from there. But regarding Igbo history, we'll do that another day. Thank you, host.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
thank you
regarding
so much.
what you posted on the Jumbo Throne, it's automatically impossible. In northern Nigeria, we have a big land, big space in northern Nigeria. Why would anybody think of taking IDP camps to southeast? They have limited space and land. It's impossible. So it's just a created story. You understand, to pursue and portray another agenda, because it's never possible. Where all the spaces where we get for northern Nigeria, now southeast they won't go IDP camps. They are not even having IDP camps presently. Where are the IDP camps? They are being reintegrated back to their homes. Is it in Maiduguri, the one that were being the Boko Haram cost? The governor has been made good job. Most of the IDP camps are not even in existence now because they have been reintegrated back to their homes. The government have built enough of shelter for them. They are now back to their homes. The only recent one should be the flooding that happened in Maiduguri. And I think the flooding has already drained, and things structures are being put back in place to get them back to their society. So the issue of Boko Haram has already been dealt with. They have already been dealt with. Just the few ones, and our government, that's why the government is doing good, going hard on them to eliminate those motherfuckers. So saying IDP camp to carry northerners go south, that one a lie. I beg, let's be factual. Let's be factual. Let's try and
Yeah, thank you so much, Abubakar,
question.
for giving us that answer. You had your time, and yeah,
Abubakar,
you
stay for
answered
question,
well.
okay? So after the
Yeah,
minister,
he's going to still be on the speaker session. We will engage him, and please, I want you to reduce the way you lie. Okay, I want you
Mazaki,
to
can you
go. Yeah, I
Mazaki, can
want
you
you
hear
to
me?
go.
Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mohammed, just hold on, hold on. I'm actually making a submission. If you want to talk, just wave, okay? I know that your work is really dealing with you. So Abubakar, I want to urge you to go down to that video that World Waiters posted on the Jumbotron, and I want you to put your ears down and listen to it. This is literally news on Nigerian TV. You understand me? And you saying it was a lie, then probably I would say it's some Taqiyya that they are using, but everything was there. There's a building that some Islamists, some Islam people were there. They were literally coming out of the building, and the government, Hopus Odima people, they literally made a detailed video. We listened to them. They were speaking English in the video. So, if you watch the video, I want you to come back and say what you have on as regards everything that was said in the video. So, yeah, we're just going to move to the next
Another
speaker,
thing he
Mohammed.
said, another thing he said that was wrong, that the government has started to send the people in IDP back to their homes. That is a lie. IDP is
That is what
still
they call
where
Taqiyya, exactly.
IDP is still where it is. Their villages have been renamed. Fulani have taken possession. So you see, all those things you're saying, Mohammed, we need evidence too. Show us evidence how they were taken back to their land and created a new home for them. Please show us the evidence of houses that were built for them and all that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Abubakar, we're going to be waiting for your evidence about the people that have been reintegrated from the IDP camps down to their homes. If you can give us a detailed evidence of it, then we are still going to let you speak more on the space and share your views. But we need this evidence. Thank you so much for dropping this down. So we need your evidence before we continue. Muhammad, you can continue with your submission. You have just 3 minutes more. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me now? Hopefully, network
Yeah,
is
we can
better.
hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you. You're not in
So
the matrix anymore.
okay, so yeah, like it's just competition for resources. Like if there are options to move forward, they could actually integrate these headsmen into this, into societies, and like the Ruga or a variation of that, where we could actually establish businesses with them, because when you travel too much with these cattle, they lose a lot of vital resources that affects value chain. So yeah, improving state security, and and obviously ensuring justice. People need to face consequences when they break the law. Um, but I believe it. Like for unity's sake, we need to be quite careful of how we relocated people from the north to the southeast, which, like Abubakar said, doesn't really make much sense, because the south is actually smaller. So why are you moving people who are displaced from their immediate communities, down to where, So, and if you check the comment section, the only two things I found was one, which has as far back history as far back in 2018 when he visited IDP, this thing in Medugri, and then IDP camps, created for flood victims in Delta, Kogi, Anambra, Kwara communities, like the comments there. So I don't know where you people are getting your info on relocating people from. I would like evidence on it, because if it actually was happening, if I googled it, it would pop up if it's actually breaking news, but it's not. So it didn't pop up, and what popped up wasn't even close to what you're saying. So yeah, that's my
Please,
submission.
can I say something to you, Mohammed? First of all, the reason, to you and Abubakar, the reason why they are bringing them to the small part of the southeast is not because they don't have enough land in the north. It's for a purpose, the purpose of bringing military-age men to the southeast to integrate them in order to take our land. It has nothing to do with land or anything, whether the
Sorry,
size of
where's your
it.
evidence on this, please? You can't
So
be
that was
speaking on
telling you. Hold on now, hold on. Let me
no,
explain
no,
now. I
no.
just
You
said,
hold on.
hold on. Let
You
me
can't
tell
be
you now. Hold on,
speaking
hold on. Let me
on
tell
a
you. Hold
public
on, hold
space
on,
like without
hold on,
evidence.
hold on. I just posted on the Jumbo Jumbotron, right? One of your leaders, the purpose of what he meant. You can listen to it. That will answer your question, right? While I'm making that comment. So at the end of the day, that is the plan. The plan, they tried to use Ruger, they tried to use waterways. Those bills failed because the people saw underneath the hood. Now they want to use what's it called, refugee status to bring them in. I'm telling you, the purpose is not because there is no land. The purpose is to take the little which we have and Islamize all of us and dip your Quran in the river. That is the whole ideology. You can listen to the video I just posted on the Jumbotron. Thank you, host, for the time.
Yeah, thank you so much, my co-host, World Greatest. Please, Mohammed, I want you to engage those posts. Abubakar, I don't want you to go off your
Please,
mic
can we
if you
listen
don't
from
have your
our honorable
evidence.
I have
minister
my
before we
evidence.
go back to Abubakar, please? Honorable
Please,
minister,
not greatest. Can I
Check
also
the evidence
reply
there.
in
Don't
one
post
minute?
that.
No, you will. Abubakar, hold on, please. Let's hear from our minister real quick because he was supposed to analyze you and Mohammed's response. Please just hold on for him to just go on. Honorable minister, go on.
Yeah. Please, if you want to ask any question, I want you to wave before going off your mic. I would not entertain any disrespect on this space, please. Okay? I want you to listen to me. I'm trying to keep the space very, very orderly. Don't go off your mic, else I will drop you.
All right. I just simply wanted to ask a question to Abubakar. If Abubakar can agree that there is a jihad going on in the contraptions or logic, please. I just want to ask this question to Abubakar.
Yeah, there is a jihad going on where?
In the zoo.
That's a blatant big lie. Buhari spent 8 years. Nigeria is not Islamized. You understand? So what are you guys saying?
Biafrans, are you seeing it? Thank you.
Yeah,
Abubakar is in process. It's
thank you
not
for
going to
the
just happen
question,
once.
Minister Otunwamo. We are seeing everything here, and we see the Taqiyya flying. Abubakar, where's your evidence? Let me ask you, if I may ask you.
I posted it. Is there?
Do
Go
you
and
have
check
your
it.
evidence?
I have it. I posted it on Jumbotron. Check through the comment. It's also there.
You shared my own post.
How your own post? Check your comment is there, and I posted on the Jumbotron on the day.
See, he only just
Okay,
post
I'm going to
definition
check.
of
I'm going to check the
jihad. He
comments.
just post
Okay, just
definition
hold
of
on. I'm
jihad.
going to address it. I'll check it and address you. I think the next person should go with let's pick Ronnie. Ronnie, are you there? I see you're waving. You have
Yes,
one or two things to
I
say.
want to ask Abubakar a question. Abubakar, are you aware of Abuja Declaration of 1989? Have you read that document?
The declaration of war. Tell us, educate us.
1989. Have you read it?
I've read it. So what is there? What are you saying about that?
Okay,
If you have
if
read
you
it,
said you have read
tell
it,
us what you have read. If you have read the Abuja
yes,
Declaration,
yes. Oh
tell
yeah,
us
tell
what
us
you
what
have
it
read.
tells.
You
Tell
ask the
us
question
if
and
you
you expect me to tell you no. Come on, you guys ask
So
the
now, that's
question.
why they
Go
ask you a
ahead. You're
question to
asking a
answer
question. You
now.
understand?
tell us what you read.
Abubakar, I asked you a question and I was expecting you to tell me. You say you read it, and I said, can you mention one or two or three deliberations, from that, Abuja Declaration, so that we will know.
I don't have to tell you. Where do you have problem with the declaration? Tell me,
Wait,
then
hold on.
I will
Okay, hold on.
talk
Let me
about
say
it.
this. Hold on, Abubakar. Everybody, hold on. Ronnie, hold on. Abubakar is like it's like me telling you, Abuja Declaration. You say you've read it. Okay, tell me a couple of things.
You said what?
I said, if the question he was asking was, have you read it? Yes. Tell me what's entailed in the context of the document. It is left for you to say, hold on now, it is left
Was
for
it
you to
not the
say, hold
OIG?
on, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute. It is left for you to say, in the declaration, we have they said it will reduce the population of Amajiri by 2030. In the declaration, they
The not able. But me now can tell you that in what I read, the declaration is that they have a timeline on when to Islamize Nigeria, and they gave a big process and steps on how they will go about it. That's what our Abuja Declaration was all about. So you can refute it if you have anything contrary to it.
And in that declaration, they said they're going to have Muslim ticket. Are they not having Muslim ticket now?
The Muslims learn ticket is politics, Mr. Man. The Muslims learn ticket will end in highest in 8 years. So what are you saying? Buhari did 8 years. You guys are saying that Buhari is here to Islamize.
We
Why
are
hasn't
telling
Nigeria
you
been
that
Islamized?
we know the agenda you are pushing. You can't Taqiyya us. We know you guys
It's not what
very
as the
closely. We
agenda
are
you guys
too
are pushing now.
smart.
We know the agenda you
We
guys
are
are
10
pushing.
times ahead of you. Your
It's
agenda can only
impossible.
go with the Yorubas. The Biafrans are smart and we are following you bumper to bumper. All right. Okay. So we are not shaking. We are waiting for you, watching
Thank you.
every of your moves.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
please, I have a
Mohammed,
question for the person.
My question to you. Mohammed, my question to you is this. Is Nigeria a secular state or an Islamic nation? And Abubakar can answer that too.
Nigeria is a secular state.
Thank you.
So why do we have Sharia law in the north? Even if it is only one state. Let's just assume it's one state. Let's just forget the whole. Let's just assume it's only in the north. Why do we have two laws in one certain region?
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry, wait, Abaka, sorry. Is the same reason why in maybe in say Texas you mean have abortion laws that are different from California? You know, the people of the state
We
believe in
are talking
different.
Hold on,
about
everybody, hold on,
Nigeria.
everybody, hold
Don't
on,
go to
everybody, hold on,
America.
everybody, hold on.
We are
Me,
talking about Nigeria. You are talking
honorable minister,
Texas,
honorable minister, hold
Nigeria.
on, honorable minister, hold on, honorable
Can you
minister. He just
I said I
wait,
said
hold on, everybody, hold on, everybody, hold on, everybody, hold on, everybody, hold
of
on,
that
Mohammed.
state.
Wait, hold on, Mohammed, hold on. You just shoot yourself on the feet with that statement when you talk about Texas having a different law from California. That'll just tell you Texas practice federalism, where each state gets to deal with their resources themselves, create their law themselves, have their flag, do everything for themselves, have their judiciary, their executive and legislature by themselves. That is what Nigeria does not have that kind of structure. So if Nigeria has that
How is
kind
it
of structure,
different from
hold on,
Nigeria's structure?
let
How
me
is it
finish.
different? Does
Hold on
anybody
now,
come to come and
hold
vote
on,
for you?
Mohammed,
Is it
hold
not
on, let me
Anambra?
finish.
Isn't not Anambra?
Mohammed, I don't want to mute you and be speaking. I want to be able to speak without muting. So please. Secondly, when you talk about Sharia law in this state is different policy from another state, you know that makes no sense at all when you talk in the context of Nigeria. Because first of all, Nigeria does not practice federalism. Nigeria practices secular system, central government. All right. So where the law is federal, there is no state law. No state has its own constitution. No state has its own national item. No state has its own judiciary, because someone can commit a state crime and you take them to Abuja to go and try them in a high court or federal court. How does that make sense? So when you make that statement, it makes no sense because it is not practiced in Nigeria. Nigeria does not practice federalism. They practice central government. All right? Thank you.
Okay, now that you've said that, yeah, okay, it's like it still boils down to forget the American example to the people of the state and how they choose to be governed, because it is practiced in Sokoto State, it's not practiced in Anambra State for a reason. There are two different people, two different religions that are dominant, and two obviously the laws will be different. If the people were not down with it, it would not be in existence. Does that
Okay.
make more sense to you?
No, still does not. But I
Oh
understand where
my
you're
God.
trying to go. But it still does not make sense. This is why I say it still does not make sense. First of all, I just told you that Nigeria does not practice federalism. If we practice federalism, then what you say makes sense. Nigeria practices central government, meaning one law for everybody, one law for every state, one law for every municipal or local government. And there is a constitution, even though the constitution is a piece of sheet paper, it is a constitution that binds everybody. Why would a region go and create another law that even supersedes the constitutional law that is supposed to govern a secular state?
Yeah,
Because
thank you so much,
because
co-host, for making that clear.
because
Mohammed, just hold on. Just hold on, please. I see my co-host Starman there. You have something to say, right? You can unmute yourself and let's hear your voice.
Yeah, greetings, everyone. Greetings, my Biafran brothers, and greetings to the guests on stage. I wanted to ask questions, but yeah, Yeah, I don't know. Should I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 minutes for the person that you're asking the questions to engage. I'm actually going to time them. Just 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Mohammed Okoye, I wanted to ask you. So I'm a very traditional Igbo man. I still practice ordinary. I
Thank you for that one.
sorry.
Thank you for that.
Okay, I still practice ordinary. I hold an offer. Yeah, and you know what an offer is. Some people will say it's an idol or what. Okay, okay.
It's Rooney that said it. Rooney and Stella.
Sorry.
Rooney and Stella, they are the ones that do this.
Yeah, yeah. So, Mr. Mohammed, my question.
Yes, now I'm not doing ordinary.
So,
So
Mr. Mohammed,
let me
my
be.
my question to you is so you as a Muslim, am I, as in your eyes, in your religion, in your eye, am I an infidel? Am I a kafir?
Damn, superb question. Fantastic.
Mohammed?
Yeah. Well, you are to me what a Christian sees me as. So obviously, you do not believe in what I believe in. So you are an unbeliever. Obviously, the
Mm-hmm.
word infidel doesn't suit it because infidel means you do not believe in anything,
Mm-hmm.
and you basically betray whoever creates you by not believing in anything. Because well, if you infidelity, that means you didn't keep a promise, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's I wouldn't define you as that because there's a part of the Quran that says I think 106 or 6 or so, like for you is your religion, for me is my religion. You know, I do not expect you to worship what I worship, and neither would I worship what you worship. Things like that.
So
It goes.
another question. Another
So,
question is what does the Quran advise you guys to do to infidels? What was the advice of the Quran on how you should treat infidels?
Well, the advice was that you should treat them nicely. If threat to you is there
okay,
in the hadith, it is there. Bakr could even.
Um.
wait, okay. So,
Yeah. Thank you, Mohammed.
wait,
Stama, 1 second, please.
okay.
Mohammed, I want you to bring an evidence in the Quran where it says that they said you should treat infidels very nicely. Stama, you can go on.
Yeah, and so I was going to ask. So basically, we agree that by the tenets of your religion, I'm an infidel, even though you think that I have the freedom to worship whatever I want to worship. Now, another question is, do you think that Islam would be a good thing for Nigeria? Like, for the whole of Nigeria to be Islamized, do you think it would be a good thing? Also, do you think it would be a good thing for Igbo land to be Islamized, as in to practice Islam?
I can't answer for anyone. Personally, it's a good thing for me. I have a family, and they're not all obviously they're all Christians. So it's good for me. I don't know if it's going to be good for anyone. I'm not going to advise or defend anyone who's going to try to impose it on people. I would actually oppose that person, be him a Muslim or not. I don't care how any Muslim sees it. That's just the way I see things. If my son decides to follow Ahmadi or whatever, or Malik, he makes his decision. That's his decision.
Mohammed,
So
Mohammed.
I
But
do not really care about
there,
that,
there are
and I don't think it's even possible. I think we both know that Alibu can never be Islamized. So I don't
Mohammed
really.
imposing it on others today, even going as far as bribing people to take up this religion that's new to many parts of Nigeria. So and you know we see the conflicts that Islam brings as well. Do you, I mean, you said you will not like to see it being imposed on people. What have you done to the to address the, like we also in Niger State about 2 years ago, that video where people were being forced to recite the Quran? What have you done to mitigate against stuff like this going on in Nigeria?
Well, if you're asking me what I've done personally, that would mean I'd have to have seen it happen before I could actually effect it with my hands. If you go to my TL, if you talk a little bit about expression, even as far as Afghanistan and the women there, I express disdain towards which the way that they treat them. So, you know, me having to be able to do something about it would mean that I'm in a position to do something about it, meaning I've seen it happen, or I am in the military, which I am not, and I'm not seeing it happen. So personally, I've not done something physically because it is not in my power. Same way it's not in anyone else's power to do so. You have to come in contact with it. So maybe your question should have been, what would I do in that situation? Or my stances on those situations, and I'm sure that's very clear right now. Someone said I should bring evidences, so I'm going to say this. Quran chapter 4, 135. Oh, you who believe, stand out firmly for justice. Witness Allah, even if it be against yourselves, your parents, your kin, wealthy and poor. And let not the hatred of the people for having denied the truth lead you to transgress and be unjust towards them. 68. Allah does not forbid you from dealing kindly and justly with those that do not fight you because of your faith or drive them out of your homes. 436. And show respect to those whom you do not know. Perhaps they may be of the noble ones. With regards protection of non-believers is there, chapter 9, verse 6. And if any one of the polities seek your protection, grant them protection until
Mohammed, is it just me or can?
No, I think his network started again. It was having network problem. But you see, it is okay. In the Bible, I can read where the Bible says, love your neighbor when they slap you on the other side. I can still go to the Bible and bring a place where it says, kill everybody, including the first male child. So listen, it's in the Quran. And I've seen it and I've read it so many occasions where it says, kill the infidel. Make
Yep.
sure the infidel do this and do that.
Yep.
They take their wives and this after your possession. Take their whatever their children for slavery. It is all in the Quran.
Even Surah 47 verse 4, he can read it. It's there.
So let me address something more. Abubakar posted on the comment section. He says, Bonu respecto 1 million IDPs in over 20,000 newly constructed homes. So my question to Abubakar, what happened to their former homes? Why do they have to reconstruct new homes for them in a new location? What happened to their ancestral land and their ancestral home? What happened to it?
Right. Great question. Why can't they go back?
The buildings are still built within their own territory. What are you guys saying? Their old buildings were being destroyed due to wars. The war that happened. What even brought about the IDP camp was because of the war, the Boko Haram. And the war during the Boko Haram, their houses were destroyed and being shelled. And the war between the government and the Boko Haram, the houses were being destroyed. So the government, after killing all the...
But there was no Boko Haram in the Middle Belt. And we know there's IDP camps in the Middle Belt. What caused the...
we are talking about Maiduguri. You came later, Mr. Sama, and asked your Prime Minister, being a minister, which minister, I don't know. We are talking about Maiduguri right now, not Middle Belt. This is a different topic. You guys want to talk about the Middle Belt? Bring your question on Middle Belt. He asked a question about Maiduguri, and I gave him
hold on. We're actually talking about IDP. IDP does not start only on Maiduguri or whatever. It was you who went to bring the ones to justify your claim that they have resettled them back to their home. And now I'm telling you to give us evidence of the homes that were built for them, that they were resettled in, one. And secondly, answer the question about the other IDPs that are in Benue, in other parts, in Yoruba land too. The one in land.
Chad and Niger.
All right, for that question, number one, you guys should know my name is Abubakar Umar, a proud Nigerian. Let me come back again. A northerner for that first. I am representing the northern Nigeria here. You understand? We all of us, all of Nawidi here, we don't under Nigeria since we are not Nigeria, but we are under the territory, under the border of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And in this Nigeria here, right now, I'm representing northern Nigeria in this group. So from my own aspect, that's what I'm trying. That's where I know of. I'm telling you guys and giving you guys proof. And for the proof that you're looking for the new houses that were being built for the IDPs in Borno.
Mohammed, you've gone off again, no?
No, it's Abubakar that is speaking.
Oh, sorry, Abubakar. Your network is shaking. Abubakar, your network is...
Starman, please check your back channel. I sent you something, please.
Okay. Guys, the address whenever... Abubakar, your network is really shaking, no? Co-host.
Okay, let's allow someone else to go. Abubakar is not hearing us because I think if he's hearing us, we would have known. So we can move the mic. We've had the mic for too long. Thank you, co-host.
You guys are ready?
Can we take Abubakar down, bring him back up? So let's allow Igwe to go. Igwe Kingsley. No, sorry, not Igwe, not so PT.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Also, 1 second, just to address what has been going on as per. Just hold on. Just to address what has been going on as per what Islam says about the infidels. I just posted something on the Jumbotron. I want Mohammed to engage. I don't think I can see him on the space again, Abubakar.
No, he's
but if they are still around,
with him, so we put him down and ask him to come back.
Exactly. So yeah, if he comes back, he should just engage that that post I just posted. And if he wants a link, I can send him an article. I'm very sure he knows everything about it, but he's just lying. They're using Taqiyya on here. So just read what I posted up on the Jumbotron, so we know what the of what they do to infidels as regards Islam. So now, so you can go on with your submission quickly. Or your question.
Yeah, one second. Thank you very much for this opportunity once more. I just want Mohammed Okoye, because I don't think that he's a real Muslim or real Fulani.
He's an Igbo man that is a Muslim.
Okay, an Igbo man that is a Muslim. Me, I have not seen that one before. So even since I was born till this moment, I have not met any Igbo man that is a Muslim. You know, any Igbo man like me now, I will just say, will tell me that he's a Muslim. I have not seen that person. And, you know, but like this one now that we have here, if you see him talking, you will know that he's not a real Muslim. And moreover, maybe he just decided to answer Mohammed and add Okoye. Maybe he doesn't really know exactly which part he is. Because now he's saying if his son wants to do Amadoya, he will do Amadoya. Jihad is not a Muslim. You know, the real Janjaweed, this terrorist religion, Muslim we are talking about, is they will not allow you. They can even, like, you travel to Kafanchan, you can't come back to anywhere as long as you have already joined that cause. You know, they will look for you and they will do the needful. So just forget about that one. You see, like the reason why we are just interacting, we just want you to, you know, continue to expose so many things and so many questions that they have asked to prove evidence you haven't bring anyone. So, but Taqiyya is not going to work. We're just having this conversation just for having conversation's sake. So the only thing there is just that everybody knows, the whole world knows about this Muslim. And the most important thing is that, especially this one that they are saying that they are bringing the northern refugees or whatever to Biafra land. Why is it so very difficult that at this point? Because like our brother just said that they have tried Ruga, it did not work. They tried different things, they did not work. Now this time around, they want to, it is just in one aim, just for one purpose. Because now, if you watch the northern side now, the Boko Haram now, they are the one ruling, the terrorists are the one controlling those. That place is not in their business. Where they are focusing on now is the southeast, where the southeast is not even part of Nigeria, where over 50 million people has given their mandate that we are Biafrans, we are not Nigeria. We have automatic, we are just waiting for just few months now. And look at what they are doing, trying to impose refugee. It is illegal. It is not legal because that territory is another state, is another country, is not even under Nigeria. The people has rejected Nigeria. We are not Nigeria. So the earlier these people begin to understand all these things, and we have already also made it very clear that even in that region, in that state, which is Biafra land, it's just only, the Jewish tradition, the traditional tradition, and Christian tradition. So it's not as if we are against any other religion or anything, but these are the major religions that we have in this country. So, but will be very, very better that the so-called Nigerian terrorist state should understand on time, because 2nd of December and this last warning our prime minister has just called, it's just like an highlight. It's not as if maybe they don't know, but just for formality. That is the reason why he came out this evening, to make it open, so that for the whole world to know and for them to also be aware. So it will not look at, because those Taqiyya and all those methods and any kind of way, it can never ever work. The only way these things can be accepted, it is only when the Biafran state has regained when we declared our referendum and when we have been recognized. That is the only way you can come or bring anybody or anything. It can never work. So any way, any method, any way that they are bringing Taqiyya is just for propaganda and formality, but it's not going to be accepted. But the only point I just want to make very clear now is that the Nigerian terrorist state accepts the fact that Biafran territory, the 40 states of Biafra, is not part of Nigeria. So whatever they are doing, they should pass through. They should know that they have a Biafran government. They should have to recognize the Biafran government and the de facto government in the homeland before any other thing. But if not, there is no way, because our land is not safe. We do not have Gari. We did not have Akamu. We did not have Kunu. We did not have widow to anybody in our land. We are fighting to defend our land. The so-called Nigerian terrorist state kidnap our leader, and you want to bring insurgents to our land to come and take over our land with your Taqiyya. Is not going to work. We know what we are doing. We remain where we are, and we continue to fight for what we believe in. Thank you very much. I will yield my mic here. Thank you.
Exactly what our leader warned us. We will not fold our arms and allow it happen. But we are.
Where's Mohammed? Is he still here?
Abubakar is here.
I want to make this one submission, please, if you allow me.
Go ahead, Honorable Minister. After you, Abubakar.
Please, what I want to say is, somehow, only Bukagata. And when you hear Jama Obodo, Obodo, when you hear Jama, every like China, we know China as Buddha, or is it Buddha or Hindu, whichever one. India, we know them so as a people who worship their Buddha.
Chinese worship Buddha. Indians worship Hindu.
Hindu. We know Europe as the people who worship Christianity. Africa, Africa, we are a traditional people. We practice our tradition. Ali, we will practice. Let me tell you, Biafra land will be a traditional place. But the other things, other religion, we got. We can allow Christianity. What's the other one? we can allow them. But in your small places, all those lands belonging to traditional people that the Christianity took and built their places, we're gonna take it off, because you cannot come and take what belongs to the traditional people and build your church there. It is not done. Thank you.
Thank you. Summer, pick up the mic, Summer. Don't just be there laughing. Pick up the mic and come and defend Abubakar. Come and support Abubakar's opinion.
Starman, did you
Abubakar,
see what I sent?
Yeah.
Abubakar, go on.
But I don't know how to post on the Jumbotron. I was asking earlier.
Send it to me. Summer, the way you post it is you click on it like you want to share, then you see the subject at the top. When you click on it like you want to share, it will bring a list of friends to send it to. Do not look above it. You see the subject, the topic of the space. Click on the topic of the space, and you automatically post it on the top.
All right.
Sometimes it doesn't show. Starman, do you see it?
No, I don't. I don't remember.
Do you know what you do? Do you know what you do? Just restart your app. I would bring you up back. Okay.
Okay.
Go out, restart your app.
Ronnie,
I'll
you
bring
can
you up
send it
back
to
so
the
you'll be
host.
able to share
Ronnie, you
it.
can send it
Yeah.
to the host to post it.
No, don't worry. He will do it by himself. It should be possible for him. Let him just restart his app and come back. I'll make him co-host back, and we'll move on from there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just quickly. You'll be able to do it as soon as you go.
Okay, Abubakar, fire down.
Nice one. Funny enough, you guys, smart now when I go to country shout Taqiyya. Number one, if I ask now, what be the meaning of Taqiyya? When I don't know.
Taqiyya now the
So,
name for gaslighting.
what is the meaning of Taqiyya? What is the meaning of Taqiyya?
Taqiyya is another word for gaslighting, lying in
Okay.
pretense.
Okay, lying in pretense. Okay, go on to Google and search what is Taqiyya. You guys don't know what it is. You guys will just come.
Can I
Try
answer
to
you, Abubakar, the meaning of Taqiyya?
calm down, make I land. Look, I know that doesn't mean
I
my
want
time
to
now.
answer you. Ask the question, my brother.
Okay, so tell me what's the meaning of Taqiyya.
Okay. Taqiyya is an Islamic doctrine of deception, lying in Islam that is permitted under certain circumstances, gaining the trust of infidels in order to draw out their vulnerability and defeat them. Did he enter your ear?
Tell Mr. Ma, you they lie. Make I tell you what's the meaning of Taqiyya from Google. Now here
Hey,
search. Calm
I
down.
tell
Make I
you the
read.
meaning of Taqiyya.
Calm
You
down.
tell me I lie.
You they
Hey?
lie. Make I read that for Google for you. Calm down. Make I
Oh
read
yeah,
that.
more we hear. Go
Direct.
ahead. This is
Calm
your
down.
more we hear.
Make I read that for
Abubakar,
una. Calm
Abubakar,
down. Make I read that for una. Now we are
Wait,
educating each
Hero,
other.
let
You
him
know,
read that. Hero, leave him.
no one education.
Hero, let him read. Let him read. Go ahead.
Let me read it. Let me read it for you guys. Taqiyya. Taqiyya is an Islamic practice of hiding one's belief and avoiding religious duties when threatened with injury or death. So right now, what Taqiyya means, like if I did miss off una IPOB terrorists, you understand? I don't say una hate Muslims. If una no say una see Muslim or not, then una the kill and the chopper. So if I found myself amidst in that situation, I can, if I'm wearing our traditional or cap, our traditional northern wear, I can hide it, and maybe if I can get an Igbo cap or denounce my identity and say, yeah, you ask me, am I a Muslim? I will say, no, I'm not a Muslim. You understand? I'm trying to save myself from death, from harm at that moment. So it's allowed that I can lie to denounce my religion, that I'm not a Muslim, to prevent myself from harm or killing at that moment. That is what Taqiyya is. Go on Google and search it. Don't be say when I go they create, they say this one, that one, that one. The Google is there. You understand? All this gaslight when they do. You guys, we know you have your agenda when I want different country. It's a simple thing. Don't be say because when I want Biafra, when I want they create hatred, they create this being bitter about all this and that. The last time I saw your prime minister who said one of your, is it what's her name? She went on one meeting like that when one
Abubakar, please, don't mention our prime minister. Just put it respect.
I make I do my submission. If now no one me for the complaint, take me out.
Abubakar, your
I
time
think
is
that's
up
something. But I'm
already.
having civil conversation here.
Let him speak. As long as he does not insult the prime minister, he can address the prime minister.
So
The South Prime Minister now. If we mention prophet now. You go
No,
convex.
no, no, no. Hold
How
on,
many
hold on
times I
first.
don't insult
Sorry,
them? How many times I don't
sorry.
insult
Go
them?
ahead.
I don't
Go
insult
ahead,
the Prime
Abubakar.
Minister.
Don't not derail this thing. Don't insult the
Ah,
Prime Minister, but you can address the Prime Minister.
calm
Let's
down.
move on.
I'm talking. So I saw when the Prime Minister, he posted one of the ladies he assigned that went to visit Asian country that represented you guys, women meeting like that, women for peace that was being done is it China or it's South in Asia. So the way you guys hate, Islam. But funny enough, I saw her. She was taking pictures with the Muslim representative in hijab and niqab. She was smiling and taking pictures with all these and that. So I was kind of saying, I ever to yeah, all this hatred when they hate Islam, this and that. But see, when a person representative go there, the lobby Muslim, they try this. Now, man, why would I know show the hatred that you guys saw someone in hijab or Muslim and show the hatred that you guys have? Una Biafra, Muna Pushu Nati. This one una the talk say they won't carry nothing as good. That one a lie. So please, Mona no like slight. We man will sabi the gaslighting. I bet Mona go with the
Okay,
Mona the
okay,
respect.
make I ask you a question, Mr. Randall. Hold on, Abubakar. Abubakar, first of all, we do not hate Islam. We just don't want you in our space. Simple as that. We don't want your ideology. We don't want you people to come and infiltrate us. We don't want you in our circle. You guys are not progressive. We are progressive people. That is the things we don't want. We don't hate you. We don't hate your religion. You can do what you want to do. Now, how do you explain the video that I posted of your politicians saying that the goal of every northern politician is to Islamize Nigeria? What is your answer to that? What is your take on that?
That was who we are talking about was the former governor of Zamfara. Nobody have an opinion over anybody. That is his own opinion, and you can't have opinion over anybody. So you can't tell me an opinion of Mazke is an opinion or we have override the opinion of all of you guys. Nigeria is a secular state.
The opinion, sorry the question. So when the opinion is being manifested, let's say for example, it was an opinion in the Abuja declaration that Muslim ticket is something they will achieve, and they've achieved it. It's his word that they are going to Islamize all of Nigeria, and we see gradually they are killing people from Benue, Plateau, Nasarawa in order to take their land. So the word, his opinion is being manifested, but you're trying to tell me it is his opinion. How is that his opinion when it is being manifested and there is a lot of support from the region to that opinion?
First of all, you lied. You guys lie terribly. That's one thing with you guys. You guys tend to lie to portray and pursue your aim. Number one, all those declarations that you guys were saying is a blatant lie. If Nigeria was to be Islamized, Buhari did 8 years. In Nogo Islamized Nigeria, Abina during IBB or Abacha time, why the military regime was Nigeria Islamized? Buhari run with a vice president, a pastor. So what are you guys saying? No, come on, you guys are too quick.
Can I answer him now? Look, Abu Bakr or Muhammad, we are Christians. We are children of God. You know, in our religion, it doesn't teach us to lie even when we are dying. It tells us that say the truth at all times, that the truth will set you free. You see, that is why you see our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still standing by the truth. And the truth, you see how the truth is tearing the zoo apart. Because the zoo has been raised, the Nigeria has been raised with a lie, falsehood foundation. Just like as you said, if you look at the people now who are ruling, who are in that zoo now, they are all like your type, you know, because your religion tells you that you should rely when you see that something that is not your own, that you have stolen, that whenever you want to impose, whenever you want to conquer, whenever you want to steal or take or destroy, lie and use deceive and do any evil to collect anything to get what you want to want, and at the end of the day, then you will come and say, alhamdulillah. Look, let me tell you, that is why we are different people from you. You have been lying here since, and you are saying we are lying, we are doing this, we are doing that. Everything that you have been saying here is nothing that you have brought up here to defend it, to put up one fact so that at least we will say, oh yes, this is. And because the truth is that I told you earlier that we are just having this interaction, just for interaction's sake, for you to continue to expose yourself. Because this thing, the fact we have to say it the way it is. You are saying that, how can you be accusing people that is standing by the truth? Can't you see how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has defeated all of you everywhere, and he's still standing by the truth? by the truth? Is it not the reason why we are still here? Do you think that if we have been lying, can't you see Nigeria has it everywhere because of lie and deceive that you people have been deceiving, and you think you can come here and deceive over more than 50 million Biafran? We are just giving you ears. After you talk everything, we will not stop. We are going to intensify whatever we are doing to make sure that we exit that zoo. Then we will not set example for the rest of other people to follow, because we are children of light. We don't lie. We cannot lie even at the point of death. You see our leader Mazi can fearless in the court. He can never lie, and that is why you people cannot do us. We are different. We don't lie. So don't use that. Please, co-host and host, don't allow him to use that word here. We are not. We don't lie. We stand by the truth. If you say
Thank you
we
so
lie,
much.
Brother,
let him
brother,
come with facts.
just
That's
because
all.
he uses just because he
Thank you
uses
so
the word
much.
lie does not mean it is credible. He can use whatever language he wants. It's freedom of speech. But that does not mean what we are saying is not fact. At the end of the day, we are the only ones that have actually showed evidence. So who's the liar?
Exactly.
People listening to us
Exactly.
will understand who the liars are, because we are coming with
Exactly.
facts.
Sorry,
People calling
Mazake,
others
check your
liars.
back channel, please.
Okay, Ronnie, thank you so much. I'll check it. Thank you so much, Nonso, for that your submission. Demon Bigot, I'm going to give you your time now. You want to say something? I saw you posted something up on the JT, so you have the mic.
Yeah.
Different name, Demon Bigot.
Like I will, just like I used to say before. If somebody's coming up, they should let us know who he is. I'm Hero, Demon Bigot, that's my alias, and Igbo, um, and I support the freedom of Biafra. Okay. One thing why I actually became active on this space is to learn. Okay, Abubakar, you are not exempt from learning. You're a black man. Okay. The point is that the problem we are having in Black Africa is that they don't want to reason. They don't want to reason. They keep saying, "Oh, this is the way our ancestors. This is the way it used to be done," and all that kind of thing. And that kind of mindset wouldn't make you progressive. You see, that's why we are different from your place. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you come from. I am sure you hold an ideology, just like your Taqiyya. You're a midst of people who don't support your Taqiyya right now, okay? Your beliefs, right? You're probably hiding it. And we are bringing up facts. I'm not trolling you. I'm not telling you things that are not. Go to the Jumbo Troll. I shared it over there. These are facts. Do you know that Nigeria, that you claim to be a secular state, is a part of the Organization of Islamic Country? What a mess. Like, what an insult. How many Muslims do you think we have in Nigeria compared to those who are not? How many people in Nigeria are actually Muslim? Do you know that Muslim is minority in Nigeria? Are you aware of that? Compared to the population of Nigeria. A lot of people here might not even know that even in the north, what they say, a lot of Christians are over there, not even Muslim. But like, because I keep saying this thing, and I'll keep saying it until I see people understand it and make research and believe it, that it's the force, the use of force, the use of threat. That is how some kingdoms got established. I keep using the Yoruba tribe. It's a lot of conquest they did in between themselves. The people they say Yoruba, who I don't believe they are one people. It's different people that were forced together by conquest, by death. It's the same means that the Islamic religion entered Nigeria, and it's the same use of force and killing and threat. That is the same way you establish the what is it called, the emirate. If we are trying to be honest, I've been telling people there's something about truth. You say it whether it hurts you or not. Keep saying it. It will redeem you from whatever you're doing. Okay, you might say, yeah, what's it called? Dangote, yeah, richest, right? Richest, this and that. But if we scrutinize Dangote's wealth, we'll see that he is not the richest person. This is a fact. You can argue, you can cry, you can say whatever you want to say. I am telling you fact. Me, I go with fact. Okay? Are there able people who are doing things that are wrong? Yes. We don't. Do we support them as Igbos? No, we don't. Okay, that's the difference between us. So if you're coming here and you're trying to conceal the motive of the IDP camp being projected in Imo State, then I would say it's Taqiyya. You're hiding that your Islamic agenda. You're hiding it. You're hiding under that thing, and you know within you that it is the truth. You know that you can lie for somebody, but you cannot lie to yourself. So when we come out here, I'm here to learn, okay? I don't know who you are, and I expected you to actually introduce yourself because I don't know what you represent. I don't know if you're Kanuri. I don't know if you're Hausa. I don't know if you're Fulani. There is some history about those northern Nigeria that can be explained that will help you out of your predicament or even help you to see the light because probably you have not seen the light. And when you see the light, you would know that you've been redeemed. Let me stop here for now and say, hands off.
He's not here. I'm not seeing him here. It's like he has gone away.
So
What's
because
the case? Is he here?
he could not lay down his propaganda, he has gone to another place where he
Oh,
can
where
be
is that
heard.
Abubakar now?
Well,
Oh well,
just to change gear a little bit,
that guy is in
here's the chica.
all these
Hold
people.
on, everybody. Here's the chica. Please request the mic. Thank you. Go ahead. About Pluto, go ahead.
Um. Okay. First of all, I wanted to ask those Muslim guys. I wanted to ask them question, but blessed they don't run. They no get liver. And to come here call lie, they go run. Now be waiting they use know them liars. And my second statement is, me una no gree oh. Me una no agree. I dey shout am now. Oh. Me una no allow them carry anybody from any north come Igbo land. Which state they want even come? My own mother state, Imo state for that matter. Blood of God, Osalubwa. Me una no gree oh. Me una no gree with everything you people. When una wey dey that hinterland, so una resist them with everything. Make una no.
Oba Pluto don't enter Matrix, so we no go gree, oh, we no go gree, oh boy.
We not go
As you dey
green,
shout,
yo.
make we
We
no go
not go
gree.
green. We not go green, yo. We not go green.
Exactly. Mona no agree. That was how they invaded Edo State and they were able to conquer Auchi. Till today now, if you come this Benin so now, they full everywhere with cutlass. I don't know if now all of them want to farm work.
From Agene Bode all the way to Awuchi. I grew up in Oba Pluto, sorry to cut you short. From Agene Bode to Awuchi is gone. Our princess and I realized that Aisha Yusuf has an Igbo middle name. So you see, she even went and hid an Igbo name to present herself with Islamic name. So you're not wrong about Pluto.
Yes, now you want to tell me about Edo State. My papa state be this. I know everything they go on for here, but based on one or two things, I just see they look there because they don't fit try rubbish for Benin. Any day they try, I'll go chase them come out. Secondly, make una no agree with everything. Make una no agree. These people, their system, you see, I was saying,
So about Pluto.
yeah,
I mean, this matter like this matter no dey our again. Our government, the government don't dey handle am now.
But the government
exactly.
say everybody has
But
a responsibility. The government
anyhow
say
wey e go be for me, if anyhow wey e go be for me, if they go fit give me, sir, I'm hearing you.
the government say it is everybody now. The people are the government are the people. So it's not the government are not going to come down and do it. And I would advise DLA not to be the ones to do it because they will use that against us in the international community, especially when they have to do
Yes, now their system be that.
people
Their
like me
system
and
Yes,
be that.
yes, yes.
See where I go put eye, where I go put eye. You see that Ebonyi State road really to Benue. You see those places, Kogi, all the places now I go put eye. Now there they want from coming. All those places now there they go from coming, and they go feel come for night. So now go there away. These people, I tell you this, they are smart. Hubris, they are smart, very very smart. The way they take move, if you know calculate them, you know go fit catch them. They are very smart. So now go there. awake from 12 p.m. to 5. And after they take they move. From 12 a.m. to 5. And after they take they load people for trailer, till they come different places. They cut either they say they won't come deliver yam, I've been a goat, I'll be waiting. Before you know, they could drop thousands of Alamajiri children there. All those things, they are preparing for something. They are arranging. One day like this, they go, yes, say, you don't boss. They go, you enter compound where you dey, slaughter everybody. That is the attack. That's how they did the Lebanon. That's how in different countries of the world, in Iran, that's how they conquer people. That's how they go
Even
into
in Turkey, Turkey was a Christian nation before
exactly.
Erdogan
That's
came
what
in.
they do. That's what they tell they do. They don't see say they no go fit. They no go fit defeat. They no go fit win that fight where they happen for East. They no go fit win. Now they won't go use human shield like their brother for Palestine they do. All those Hamas they use citizens Palestine people as shield. Now what they want to do so that when they go international community go say IPOP are killing innocent people so that the organization all those UN go come say oh true IPOP or Eastern people or Igbo people na terrorists. Now what they want to do so they want to use their people as human shield. That is what they know how to do best. They cannot fight man to man. If you give them fire for fire 1 hour they go run. They cannot stand it. They don't get that liver. Even if you train them for 1 year, once they see fire for fire, they run. They don't get liver. Right from childhood, I know they fear them. Right from childhood, I they counter anywhere where I see them. I they resist them. Me no like themselves. I don't know why. I know you like them. Muna no agree, make they comment. Muna no you agree. Anything, anyhow they want, Muna follow the internet. And that opens of them, that man, God go punish that man. You see that man, God go punish her. They talk her for this place. God go punish that man. 100 million.
That man a very very big bastard. This man, if I call this man, may they give me knife. I will chook him body. That man a bastard.
No, say that's why they put purpose of the there now. That's why they say, the person we put them as the governor, not him be your chief justice of Nigeria, their chief justice of Nigeria now. No, they see what thing they happen.
Now my call
They feed those people there.
now I come to this man broadcast to every night now. They listen to this man broadcast and I see 2015 they come everything display. Now my eye clear one more. Anyways, say they say if something never happen to person, we learn. So many people still dey backwards. They never see their eye never see clear until one day they wake up, they don't slaughter their people for village, for their land. That time their eye go clear. Mama no gree for them. Now them boss the pipe, now them cause that flood. Now made the one part. Now their taxes be that. Me no gree. May they carry and go other places. May they carry and go their brothers, their Southwest
See,
brothers, their smart ones.
that flood, they first do they gave money for that flood. Instead of they go evacuate everybody, they leave. All these people, I don't know whether these people they get sense.
$6
They
million
don't get sense.
is that not more than 6 billion? Where they go use build houses for them or reconstruct or rehabilitate them inside the community. They won't come use and they don't use the 6 million do anything. Okay, now 6 million they want use pay transport, come carry them come east. I swear to God, any day where I say one trailer of anything carry anybody come Imo State, I go leave Benin, I'll come Imo State, I can't cause problem, I go run. I can't cause issue because that's nonsense. Which kind of rubbish be that? They don't get brothers for Southwest. They have people that have signed peace deal with them, with Mehet Yala, with Fulani. Yes, they have their brothers in the Southwest. They have their
I don't know.
they should take them.
I don't know.
After all, there are Muslims in the Southwest. A lot of Yoruba people are Muslims. They should take them there so that they will be bound down to the Allah together. What are they coming to the East to do? What's the what be all this rubbish? We don't to tolerate. I tell you, they tolerate some kind things. Wallah, they tolerate some kind things. Get where go there. They will not see fire. All this nonsense. See which day for Enugu here. One of my mom sister who dey stay for Enugu, they tell me say this Fulani be outside the block road they pray. Person just pass for there. They break the man side mirror. The man come down, they complain. No Igbo man fit support that man. All of them shut up. They close their mouth. The Fulani they tell the man say if you do, they go stab and they go chook a knife. Aboki for person ancestral. I don't tolerate.
Where?
For
When
any
this happen? When this happen? I beg. When?
for any narrative,
This same thing
Where?
happened in Lagos, right? Where a bus driver, be a keke rider, tried to tell them to leave. When they finished praying, they beat that guy to death, and no other Yoruba person stood for that person. And it would be a shame for that to happen in Igbo land, and Igbo people sit around and watch that happen.
you see this boy where they call foundational Igbo man for Twitter. Yeah, if you search it, he was telling one time he was complaining that with Aboki they were doing something else. They were blocking the major roads or something like that. He was complaining about their population, the way they're becoming more plenty. And that Imo state there. I don't know. Jesus. Is it because that's the biggest state in the southeast? I don't understand. What did they worry them?
No, no, no. Let me help you on that. I've been waving my hand. I wonder why that all those Muslims left this space. I put something on JT. How I wish whenever they come up, read it. If you read there, you find there what that guy, Muslim guy, came to do here. It's called, Taqiyya. If you read what I posted on JT, their Quran support them fighting you that are a traditional man, Christian, Judaism, whatever is permitted in their Quran to fight you. So it is the heartland of the Igbo land. They understand, and it's very strategic. Remember, in the last genocidal war, it ended in Imo State. If I'm not mistaken, it was in Imo State that Obasanjo nearly died. He was airlifted. In fact, it was very tough in Imo. It's the heartland, Imo State. If you get that place, that Imo, for you to leave Imo alive is by God. So it's the heartland of the Igbo. Come like the center of something. A lot of things are hidden in Imo State that you see this. Whenever you see these Fulanis dragging a place, there is something there. All right? There is something strategic about Imo. This is why Martin and Kalu said that the liberation of Biafra will start in Imo State. He's a prophet. He said it. Because he saw something there. Now, these people want to get hold of Imo State so that they will be able to, from there, start fighting inside other Igbos. All right? Now, you, like Oba Pluto, you said it. We are not stupid. We can never allow that. For our PM to come on board, our Honorable Prime Minister to come on board and say it, it means that we are on, 10 times ahead of everything they are planning. All right? He just came out to announce it so that our people will be on alert. It's not that something is not on ground. We will war. Every strategy they are doing, we will bring. So the Imo State, that is the reason why they put Hope Uzodinma there. This zombie is, although that you see them fighting, that was the land the Hope Uzodinma, if they can make him governor. For Ruga, they should go and build a mosque there, build schools there. And Ikonso, one of the Biafra, Liberation Army guy, saw it and fight them off. They came, now. They now came there when he was sleeping. I don't know how they got the information. They go there and they shot him. When they shot him, they came on the national television live, saying he was armed with men. Rubbish. Was armed. If he was armed, none of those people would have been alive. They all would have gone down. Do you understand?
Another thing we go kill them.
Yes, so
another thing we go kill them. Another thing we go kill these people. Like, maybe you see their brother. He go UN meeting now. He go talk say Palestine is supposed to get independent, but the one where they in back here not supposed to get independent.
It's called Taqiyya. It's called Taqiyya. He's playing Taqiyya. What have you ever asked why they put Pantami? Why did they put Pantami in AU? These people are facing, brother. Any day you read this Abuja, you will not sit down and know that.
Make person send her for me, marry that. Because my eye just declare these few days, my eye just open more. I'm getting more angry.
Exactly. They said that will face Muslim in the strategy. UN Anthony Guterres is a Freemason anyway, and that was their plan. These people whatever they are planning, and they start. So he doesn't care if Muslim will kill everybody. They are the ones them, and
Please, I think I have to say something now. You know, my hand has been up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just actually what triggered me is that Abubakar, that guy. This is the second time he's coming to this space that I'm actually being in the same space and see him. Like this guy, we already know he can never say the truth. Just like one of our brothers said that you just for let us just be like for a conversation's sake. But we already know that these people can never in their lifetime say anything truth. Remember, he's the same person. I wanted to ask him, but unfortunately, he's not here. Remember, he was the same person that came to this safe space and remind us how sit at home is affecting our people in the southeast and what have you. Now, someone when they now threw a question to him, how come about those IDP camps littered everywhere in the north and even in the southwest? He started hanging off. He started running away. That is only concerned about north. That is only representing north. This why are you now representing north? But you were telling us you're the same person telling us that southeast is under chaos of sit at home. So when they now throw you a question about what you people and their people are doing, he started trying to right under the shadow that he's representing only northern or Kaduna or what have you.
yeah, you
So
can
it tells you
imagine
what these
them
people.
now sending people to the same southeast they say is under chaos. Can't you now see that there's something brewing?
Exactly. Exactly. So one thing I just get very much clearly is that all my experience in traveling and all of that, I have never in any way met any house of Fulani anywhere outside Nigeria. So when you see them struggling to keep Nigeria, they want to die because of Nigeria, is because this is the only place they can thrive. This Nigeria is an open heaven for them to thrive, to survive. They can do anything they want to do there, and nobody will checkmate them. Nobody will do anything. It's a safe haven for them to do whatever they want to do and get away with it. And even they have agenda in there. That's why you can't see them anywhere in the developed world. That's why you cannot even travel from here to there, from one country to the other, or by mistakenly spot them in one way or the other. You cannot. You can never go to any a working space or a gathering of people of dignities and see them there, randomly. You can never meet them. You can never go to an event places, randomly meet one of them, even working as a security guard or even a cleaner. You can never see them.
Didn't you hear the
But
former governor of
whatever.
Bauchi State? He made it clear to everyone. He said, in his word, he said that they are the one that invited from all over the place to come to Nigeria because they felt being threatened by other tribe. That is the reason why they brought them and gave them ammunitions. This one of them, one of those Fulani terrorists said it. He said they were on their own and they were called that Fulanis are being killed in Nigeria. They should come. So they don't have a place. When they went to Ghana, they were pursued. They went to all those other places. They were sent away. They now find a safe haven, like you said, in Nigeria. And this is the reason why they're now fighting to displace those people.
They want
As
to
I'm talking
defend
to you in
with their
Benue
life.
now, those places at all those TV communities have been displaced, renamed. It's happening. You go to Plateau, the same thing. But these two gentlemen that came before, they were like telling you it's not Islamization is not going. They call it Taqiyya.
Mm.
They don't know why, that we know better, that we are seeing, watching things.
We know better because I've just been imagining why is it that
Exactly,
you
Ronnie.
can
Those
never
people are
spot,
not gentlemen. They are terrorists.
Honestly, they are
you
terrorists.
can never spot
They
them
are.
anywhere.
They
You
are.
can never spot them anywhere.
Yes.
Okay, most of the time you
They
see our
say
people
this
making
Taqiyya, I
events.
mean Boko Haram is, what's the meaning? They say with anything Western is
Yeah.
haram. Do you know why they go to
Okay.
Western states? Let me give you the secret. They go there to practice Taqiyya while waiting for the time to strike. Look at what is happening in
Exactly.
Britain today. Britain is a living example. And Mazen and the Kalu prophesied to Britain and told them that it will happen to them. They thought it's a joke. Now their eyes is open.
Exactly.
They told Queen Elizabeth that they will shit in Buckingham Palace. That is mayor. That mayor, look at the people he's putting everywhere.
Okay.
Hamas terrorists in disguise who are being put everywhere. When you hear Britain today, you find out that they have started pushing it very seriously, and every day they are protecting. Imagine in Britain, you are seeing Palestinian, people that support Hamas in large numbers taking up streets.
Imagine.
Do you understand? And this is the
Exactly.
reason why Britain is so afraid, because one, Russia is now in Africa trying to gain, allies in Africa. Believe
Yep.
me, Biafra, we stand on a very good ground. We are very neutral. You are our friend. If you help us, we are friends to everybody. We are not picking any side. And I love what Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, is doing. He said, when you are my friend, we give you, as long as I'm getting something from you, we are friends, so we are not picking any side. And this is
Give you
a
condition.
big
They give you
threat.
condition.
Yes,
To do
this
business.
is a big threat to Britain. Britain is so afraid. This is why they are now trying to use what you see them pushing these people. Hey, send them to that place. Because believe me, these people are
And one
supporting these
let me
terrorists.
come in a little bit. Let me come in a little bit. Why is it that each time they want
Madueke, unmute yourself and speak. And before we go over to Christopher Okenwa, our honorable Mazi
okay,
Christopher Okenwa. Yeah, quickly, just drop your
that's
submission in
good.
1 minute.
Okay. So and you see them whenever they want to move, you see them whenever want to move, you will not see them moving to their fellow religious countries. They will moving in the opposite side. So their plan is just to go there to mess the whole place up and conquer them. Okay, we can see in our prime minister's tweet, I think within a few days ago, what happened in Lebanon. Lebanon used to be, I saw a video, a woman was analyzing what happened in their own country. That Lebanon used to be a Christian country. But because of the Christianity, the open hand for, people due to, they will say there's war somewhere. Because of that, people running up and down, they welcome them. The moment they welcome them. And the one funny thing, you see these people, even when they don't have a job, you will see they were producing like an ant. Someone will produce 10, 20, they don't care. And that's how the population will be multiplying. Before you know it, that's how they will now grow. When they grow up and their population becomes so much, the next thing is they start fighting for that land. Because they're no longer going anywhere. They will use jihad, intimidation. This woman was analyzing this and I was just watching. She said that even to the extent that they have to be on the border and be when they see you on the car and they will ask you, are you a Christian? If you're not in their religion, they are going to attack you. This lady was saying that's how they stop traveling back to Lebanon, and that's how their country turn out. Just look at it. And this is exactly what people want to replicate. You see them, you will be going to opposite part of the countries where they don't. Why not move to your fellow religious countries? Go there if there's a problem in your country or wherever you reside. Go to those people that you have the same religion with, but they will never do it. They will go to the opposite side. Just look at them in the UK. They call you are in UK land where they practice Christianity and all of that. You are there telling them they have to impose Sharia law. Who does that? These people are pure terrorists. And the Abu Bakr is here. Look at him. I just want to remind him one of the questions he said. He was here. He came here last time and was telling us that, reminding us how sit at home was affecting our people in the southeast. That he was doing this and that. Now they ask you a question, Abu Bakr. What happened to all those the IDP camp littered all over the north and southwest? You started running to take side that you only represented the north. But it was the same you that come to tell us that Southeast is under chaos. Is sit at home is destabilizing our people. We should do this and do that. You see how you people lie. I don't know how you people lie. Who do you want to deceive? Oh, come on, you guys. The way you people disgust me. But you see, in our land is no go area. No inch of our territory will be saved for any fucking reason. So if people think they have anything, think again because it's not gonna happen. Let me just eat my mic here.
Maybe go read Jerry. I go join her later. I'm gonna
Thank you so
continue.
much.
Right.
Oba Pluto, wait, Oba Pluto.
Yeah, Christopher, Mazi
Yes,
Christopher. You can go,
it's
yeah.
Oba Pluto.
I muted you already. Are you there, Mazi Christopher? I can't hear Mazi Christopher.
Bless early on order. Bless early on order.
Yes. Greetings, everybody, and the honorable members of the government. Remember, we've agreed. The whole Biafrans have agreed just not to call
Please,
you.
Mazidike, please. I want to go off now, please. If I come back, don't forget to add me on back.
Yeah, no problem. Just go down. I will add you when I'm ready. Mazi Christopher, continue.
Yes, the people of Biafra have ratified documents that henceforth our cabinet members of the government to be referred to as honorable members. So all the honorable members of the government, we agree to now where. I apologize if there's going to be some background noise. Please kindly ignore it. You see about Pluto, and I beg anybody we know here waiting about Pluto talk. Shout out to the host and the co-host, by the way. I beg, this face is recorded. No, na go here waiting about Pluto talk. Because I came on the PM space and I asked that question specifically and I mentioned the United Nations. I had a reason for that. If you're talking of a human refugee, whatever commission, not be United Nations that go they follow work. This same United Nations refugee body, 12 at least, 12 of their members, employees, were Hamas fighters. 12 of them went into Israel to slaughter innocent men, women, and children. So if they do mistake, if our government do mistake, which will not happen, hold on, baby, and say, okay, this building, carry people from the north come here. Who go give them? They no go give them logistics. Won't they bring truckloads of supplies? Won't they bring food? Who will be checking this? Do you know that Hamas, they use hospital, school for children, private homes, that they use launch rockets enter Israel? I want to beg our government, do not take this lightly. I beg you. I beg you. But like I said, this is a threat to our land, a very direct threat. And I was very happy that the PM said we will resist it with everything in us. Now, speaking about resistance, the fundraising is ongoing as we speak. Have you donated today to the Biafran liberation movement? Because I will not limit it to our military. We have our lobbies there. We have liaison offices to maintain, even though many of them are self-sufficient. We have people to feed. We have things to take care of. We need the funding. The funding is important. Like as I always talk, if we come here, they talk, make mouth pain us. If we no fund, we go nowhere. The PM was transparent enough to tell us that lobby is where you see where they give voto. So no be it's not for Gary, it's not for a wow, it's not for Agbado. No be waiting in the chop with that. They pay that man $10,000 at least. That lobbying firm. We're not hiding it. $10,000 no be small money. You and I are the ones funding it. So we have to continue this funding. I beg una. I beg una. So, Oba Pluto, thank you so much for your wisdom. And you know, this wisdom where you get, in addition to waiting our brother self talk, what's his name? World greatest. In addition to Starman's wisdom, everybody wisdom here. You see all this wisdom, all this sense where we they get foresight. Ronnie, my brother, all of you. Now, so that wisdom fool this government. That is why I no shaking for this our government. No shaking at all. Nothing to fear. Speaking of Taqiyya, yes, Mohammed, Abubakar, all of una. What you are doing on this space is Taqiyya, and I will explain to you. You gave us the definition of this Taqiyya, and on this space, you said Taqiyya is when you feel threatened, right? You have to lie, downplay your real mission and all.
And on this space, you felt threatened by the truth. Say Biafrans don't catch you. So you had to apply that Taqiyya. Because you felt threatened by the truth on this space. So as they hold you for leg, before they hold you for arm, you don't put Taqiyya. But Biafrans we are too wise. We know una tactics. We are well read. We know everything. So make una just forget it. Okay? I'll end with this one now, this submission. Speaking of the Yoruba people. Afonja. 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 Emelo Mokbein. How many times I call on her name? 3 times. How many times we did tell you Nigeria is not for you? I attended one program in Afonja land 3 years ago. DSS, their spokesperson, came to give a speech, and someone in that program asked this Oga of DSS, now Afonja man, say this Fulani herdsmen mayhem and menace, what can we do about it? The DSS Oga said, let us not talk about this, let us go on to something else. Afonja DSS self no fit talk. So Mazda K, if Afonja DSS Oga no fit talk, now ordinary Afonja, all common blood Afonja go call your space can't talk. No, Biafrans, you should be very, very proud of yourself. I tell you, be very proud. We keep up the good work, and our land will never be conquered. We will never bow down. The PM don't already talk when people they talk say China, America, Britain, this thing. No. We are talking about Biafra here. Okay, those people where the United Nations, those people where they Norway, they know they wear the same shoe where they wear. And we did that Biafra, and we know where the thing they pepper us. They will come online, give speeches, blah blah blah, human rights, blah blah. Make them go Biafra and go live for 1 month. Let them go there and live for 1 month and be comfortable the way they are comfortable in Europe. If they cannot do it, they should keep quiet and support us and be objective. Okay, I'm neutral and also logical in this struggle and hear the truth. When our people say they want freedom, you respect it. If you know that you cannot go and live in that same place, people who want to live there autonomously, independently, you respect it. Okay? You respect them. That sanity, 1 minute, I'm almost done. That sanity where they get for Europe in all the developed nations, the people of Biafra also deserve the same sanity because they are not animals. They are human beings like you. Thank you so much once again. I'm going to mute the mic here. Oba Pluto, keep up the good work and every Biafran here. Like I said, funding, very important. God bless us all and God bless the United States of Biafra, our beautiful confederation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Christopher. Before you go, I want you to just try to put up the donation link up on the Jumbotron before you go. If you have it on there, just post it up for us. And
I wanted to ask him a question.
yeah, you can throw your question to him. He has 1 minute to answer you.
Mazi, I don't know if you've been there one of the space. Was it Starman that opened that space or Mazi K? Somebody owned a space where one Yoruba boy, or I don't know if I will call him a man, one also where they invite come. That guy, in case of those of now we know this space, they invited that guy to the space, and they were asking him about the 3,000 or 4,000 or 29,000 people that were killed by Fulani herdsmen. That boy could not defend, could not say anything. He was skipping the question. Either he divert to Simon Ekpa, or he go divert to sit at home, or he go divert to BLA, or he go divert to go take carry arms, keep people land because of the not even speak about people that are dying in his backyard. You know, if he talk. So this thing, it is strange. No be say all these Yoruba people, they fear Fulani. No be lie, they fear them. True. When I go up for Lagos that year, because I go school for Lagos before I come out. When I go up for Lagos, then why they go school for satellite town. If you see fight, Aboki and Yoruba people they fight for their land. If you see fight, they kill Yoruba they kill them for their land. They don't go fit do anything. But if na Igbo, they go begin now for Igbo, they like to show their ego, they like to show their strength, which is very bad, very, very. Go Mushin, go see how they fight. You know, I was how they kill them, yeah. Aboki Maland is slaughter them for Mushin. But if once Igbo just raise one voice, say they don't carry arms. The boy was saying on the space, yeah, he go carry arms. Come for my mind, I heard the laugh. My mind, I just say if I heard day east when this boy come, I me go personally just buy him if I heard day there. I just tell myself, "Kona foolish boy, you be. They don't be mumu. I don't know. Nigeria hypocrisy go kill us. Anyway, Sha, Muna ride on. You guys should continue.
My
Yeah,
brother, I
thank
think
you
say
so
you want to
much.
ask question.
Oba Pluto
No,
dey beg. He
almost
be
talk.
boy. This guy, yeah.
No answer like this. Mama go just spoil. No one fears again.
I
Suppose they supposed to
understand.
throw
Thank
am
you
to
so
some
much,
kind
my
people.
brother. Thank you. You know that space you're talking about, this Afonja, still baby Afonja where they learn work. Afonja where they learn work. This guy was downplaying the genocide in Yoruba land. They said 29,000 of your people die. They say, where are the bones? Where are the bones? Even if now one person pie, you know reach to the vex. Even if now two people pie, you know reach to the vex. Pie na pie. And you're here defending. My brother, I make I use the mic.
I believe say for that space, he dey fear one Fulani boy where they call Jafar. We did that space. He dey fear the Jafar because the Jafar they give him thumbs up, they give him 100. They fear the Jaffi talk. They are
I was
scared. They are scary
I
cat.
was in that space that day. Just came. I was Starman, Mr. Fax, and the rest. He wanted to derail that conversation. No, so afraid, scared of Fulanis because they have taken over their forest. If you don't know, I am telling you because I stay in the western region. I know it first. These people are coming every day. You see them in and they are dropping them in these strategic venture to a venture to this what's the name of this area are there. In fact, Naja, you dare not talk to them anyhow, they will come for you. There was that last election and nothing happened. So these people are even in Ogba. So happened recently, they nearly killed them. People are running away. So they are scared. If you see them shouting, "We don't want Biafra, we don't want Biafra," my brother, they are fears. They are scared to their pants as we speak. They are so. We are the ones shielding them. T.Y. Danjuma said it now. He was begging the Igbo. You now see Afonshi politics. Are they still making that noise, my sister, brothers and sisters? The answer is hell no. They are scared now. So you see them talking about IPOP, talking about IPOP. They are scared. People are coming. This is the reason why I found you in Ondo is becoming Tanekiti. The forest gone. Forget about it to the online. They are pretending. Our honorable minister, Christopher, go ahead, please.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. I'm not a minister, but I appreciate that. I just wanted to ask the host or co-host just this question because I say when I know history is more. United States, I apologize. You're gonna speak. The Afonjas. We even have Afonja in Biafra. People like Doggy and Mazi Nemeka Igurube. These are Biafra. Waiting with that one where they Ijele speak. These are Biafra Afonjas. So as an Afonja, they support genocide. They're very disgusting people.
That was beauty there, Abia State. That mumu.
Thank you. Afonjas are disgusting people. We know who they are. And to some extent, the Afonjas, they talk, say they respect traditional rules. And they say Igbos, Biafrans. But for that same Yoruba land, they've killed 1, 2, 3, 4 caste traditional rulers. So why they not channel this respect onto the vexation?
Let me
They don't
answer
collect
you,
money now,
Honorable.
and they're actually
Honorable,
very,
let
very
me
scared.
answer.
They are so scared, literally. Ronnie, you can answer. Let me give you the opportunity.
They don't want to
Yeah.
now.
Recently, Honorable, they you know what happened in Ilorin is the problem. You know about Ilorin, right? Honorable, are you with me? So the Ilorin is still speaking. Are you aware that in Ilorin they don't Yoruba tradition practice there, where those people are?
You are very.
And the most of going to
in our compound. We still have yam ban, we still have our agricultural activities. There is no difference between farmer and header. So they just invented such word to confuse the international community. The is farmer and header clash. How can header, who is an invader, who who just invaded the land. A strange program. If it is people like us, we wouldn't allow such bigotry to
Honorables,
occur
I
in
have
our.
not seen Chukwuemeka Abubakar. Is there online? No.
God bless.
I don't go. But before I go, I want to use my mic. I want to go. Before I go, I want to drop something. And all Igbo people from the Igbo land. It doesn't matter where the coastal region from the, as long as your parents are all Igbo, you know, be like us, where our patana and matana is from another place. Let me tell you this: if you feel like say this Biafra agitation, because I was on a space on Abi governor space, and somebody was saying that Biafran people, they are dictators, they are worse than Hitler, they are this, they are that, and some Igbo came there and they denied, oh, I'm Igbo, but I'm not Biafra. I'm this, I'm not Ethiopian. In my mind, I just laugh. You wear your spirit, they shake for this Biafra thing. Make you see the strength. If they not have unity, they will not be able to defeat Israel as tiny as Israel is today. There is no country that is as powerful as Israel in the Middle East. Israel is one of the strongest country in the whole world. Why? Because they all have the same mindset. And what is that mindset? Protecting their people, their heritage, their life. 3 million explicating what is happening. It was a promise in the Bible, but your spirit still they shake, say, oh no, Biafra did not, until they kill extra 3 million of your people. That time your eye will clear. But I want to tell you something. You wear your spirit they shake. Continue to shake until one day you wake up, they don't take over your village, they don't sister, they rape your sister. That time your eye go.
In addition, everybody in the old eastern region is an Igbo from this news.
Oh, sir, can I call you aware and